Hello. In this short video, I want to look at what was included within the 1.0.1 release of Cake.Recipe. So looking at the release notes, it was a bug fix release. So there's a bug that was added, which was specifically around NUnit testing library is incorrectly identified as an XUnit project. So this was an issue that was raised by Kim Normo, or Myring Worm, on GitHub. So what he basically figured out was that depending on how a unit test project was created, it could be misidentified as a different unit testing library within Cake.Recipe. So within Cake.Recipe, we try to establish what testing library is being used within a specific test project so that we know whether we need to run XUnit or whether we need to run NUnit or whether we need to run Fixe or whether we need to run something else. Now, if the underlying test library is being misidentified, then obviously if you try and run XUnit tests through NUnit, that's not going to work. Okay, so what Kim noticed was that there was a slight issue with the way that we were using the is XUnit test project aliases that ship as part of the Cake.Incubator project. So rather than using those, so hopefully this issue is fixed upstream in the Cake Incubator project, but for now we're being more specific about what package references that test project has. So this allows the unit test projects to be correctly identified as the underlying tool that ultimately wants to run those tests. So we're just being a little bit more specific about the checks that we're doing, and with those in place, the projects are now being correctly identified and executed under the correct unit testing framework. So that's all that was included in this release. Hopefully this addresses any issues that you might have seen in this regard. If you run into any other issues, feel free to reach out on Twitter and Gep13 or raise an issue on the Cake.Recipe GitHub repository itself. Thank you very much.